This is the 2012 Ford Edge Limited Edition. It's a front-wheel drive version. There is also an all-wheel drive version. And it's HighTechDad here, taking a look at cars and car tech and that sort of thing. So anyway, spent about a week in the Ford Edge. It's a 5-seater with lots of room in the back for luggage. It's great for a family of 5 or 4. It's got a ton of really cool technology inside. It's also got an Ecoboost engine, which means that it runs when you need the power. It kicks into the full force of the engine, and then when you don't need as much power, you're just cruising on the highway, it's going to shut down some of the cylinders and get you better gas mileage. So it's rated to have about 21 city and 30 highway. We were averaging about 22, 23, and that's a mixture of highway and city. Can definitely make this engine turn. It's got a good boost when you need it, and it's got a lot of torque, and I enjoyed it. So just to give you a view from the back part, you can see that we have 2 booster seats here. There's room for 3 adults, 3 kids. Pretty comfortable. And it's got a power lift gate in the back, and you can see there is a ton of space in here for lots of luggage, lots of cargo. And if you need to, you can use the buttons here to automatically fold down the seats. It's sort of a 60-40 setup, so they'll fold down and you'll get even more storage capacity, which is nice. So the thing that I really love about the newer Ford vehicles is the My Ford Sync, and you can see it here. This is actually the upgraded version. There were some versions earlier that were a little bit slower, a little confusing, but Ford has really taken a step forward and tried to simplify and streamline the process. So you'll see there are 4 quadrants here that you primarily use in a car. So at the top you have phone, you have navigation, you have climate, and you have entertainment. So each of these are color coded, and it syncs up also with what you see on the dash. So it's kind of nice here. You can dial around, and so now you can see the color of the phone item, and you can see I'm controlling it here. Matches whatever the color is down here. So if you want to activate one of these 4 panes, you can simply click in on the top corner here, and then it brings up the full, navigation screen, or the entertainment screen, or the climate controls. Gives you all the controls that you need to do. So in the Ford Edge here, you have dual climate controls, which means that each side has independent controls, and you can see there's a temperature on one side and then temperature on the other side to control that. They're heated seats as well. Very easy to use, pretty responsive. I only had the entire screen hang on me one time. It never actually stopped, but it got a little confused and slowed down a little bit, but that's only one time in 7 days of driving around, so it's pretty good. It also has voice activated commands, so I could say I could do navigation, I could have it call people. And one other thing that's pretty cool is that it is integrated with messaging. So meaning if you get a text message on your screen, it can read you the actual text that comes in, so you don't have to take your eyes much off the road. You don't have to pull out your cell phone or anything like that. So with the voice commands, there's actually a lot of things that you can say, but if you ever forget what those are, you can actually click the voice button here and ask it.
Please say a command.
What can I say?
A list of valid voice commands is now on screen.
Radio on. So now it should turn on the radio. So the radio just turned on. So while you do have all the commands on the touchscreen interface here, and it's all, the entertainment is driven by this Sony system, which actually has, I believe, like 16 speakers throughout the cabin. You also have, not really a heads-up display, but within the dashboard area, you have a variety of controls that you can do. So on the left, it's really related to driving, and like, so here you can see gas mileage, and again, it's all controlled using this little directional pad here. So like, I can go out, I can find out different information about the car, if there are any warnings, about the health of the engine. I usually leave it on the fuel economy, so it can give me my average miles to the gallon, 21.4, not too bad. And then on the other side, it's more related to the items that you find over here, so you don't have to take your eyes really off of the controls. So entertainment, phone, navigation, and climate. So I can actually just go on here. If I want to turn on the air conditioning, it's set that way, so I'm gonna turn it on. So here we go, and it's turned on automatically. So and I can click it to turn it off as well, and I'm putting it on low right now. And obviously you can do all these same commands here on the main screen. So I can just click that and it turns it right off. So in terms of safety, the Ford Edge does have the rear camera, at least this particular version. You can see it has warning indicators on the side, so as objects come within either the yellow or red, you get an audible tone as well. There are blind spot indicators. It's hard to see it on this video, but you'll get little orange lights up in the corner here on both sides that'll let you know if there's someone in your blind spot. Overall, I love the tech of the Ford vehicles. The Edge is no exception. It's a lot of fun for me. I'm really happy with the upgraded version of my Ford Sync. And if you want to read more about it, you can actually go to my website at www.hightechdad.com. Or if you have any questions, you can ask me on Twitter, and I'm at HighTechDad.